Guys, we're talking today a little bit more about William Good of the Scientology Audit YouTube channel. Now, Scientology made an enemy out of William a couple months ago. I won't retell that whole story right now, but boy, did they pick the wrong guy. Everything Scientology does to try and mess with this guy just guarantees he's going to do it more and more and more. And not only is he going to do it more, he's actively recruiting others to do it as well. And part of the effort of doing that is helping people understand that you can make a very good living doing the kind of, ironically, auditing, the kind of videos that William is doing. Scientology has this, this guy whose job it is to keep William busy, to keep him distracted, to keep him talking. And William knows exactly who this guy is. And William talks to him anyway. And it's fantastic. And I'm going to play for you here a segment where William is explaining to the guy who works for Scientology the financial benefit of doing the kinds of videos that William has been doing, and that he wants other people to know about it so they can get on board as well. Okay, check this out, guys.
But to make this work, this needs to be replicated elsewhere. Now, you have guys who do First Amendment auditors, and they go to post offices and places, and those guys make a lot of money. What I recommend is they can make way more money by coming to locations, all the different Scientology locations, do Scientology auditing. Scientology thinks that by mentioning how much money is made, that money is being made off the video, that somehow it hurts, but it actually helps. That's literally the point. I said from the beginning, my whole goal is to show people how much money they can make by sitting right in front of these places auditing. If they want, they can drive an Uber, or they could spend an hour in front of one of these places. And if they're good at it, they'll make $20,000 or $30,000 a month. An hour a night is all it would take.
Did you hear what he said? He said an hour or two a night. And if you're good at it, you can make 20 to 30K a month. Now, the operative word there is if you're good at it. William is good at it. Jessica Palmadessa is good at it. So if any of you out there watch what William does, watch what Jessica does, and you'd like to do a similar thing, either at the same location or at other locations, and you didn't realize that you could actually make that kind of money doing that, I'm here to tell you it is absolutely true. And when I say that this whole like YouTube, SPTV, former Scientologist phenomenon, and the kind of stuff that William and Jessica are doing, because William's not a former Scientologist. Jessica Palmadessa is not a former Scientologist. But when you've heard me say that what we're all doing here is Miscavige's worst nightmare, that is partially what I mean. That for the first time ever, there's a platform like YouTube, like TikTok, where you can put up whatever you want, whenever you want, however you want. And the platforms pay you to do it. And the more people who are doing what William does, the more and more eyeballs are going to be drawn to this movement, to the abuses of this international family-destroying human trafficking cult known as Scientology. You know, people wonder, why doesn't the government do something? Why doesn't the IRS do something? Guys, we can't control the government or the IRS. We can control the court of public opinion. We are effective to the degree that we can attract attention and eyeballs to this subject. Other forces will eventually get the government to do what the government needs to do. But the more people who are doing the YouTube stuff, the more people who are doing the TikTok stuff, that's what we can control. That's why I try to help so many other people start YouTube channels, grow their YouTube channels, specifically meet the criteria for monetization on their YouTube channels so that people can actually get paid for helping to expose the abuses and the criminal activities of Scientology. That's what we're doing here.
Okay, if you want to see my rock and roll songs, click right on this guitar. And if you want to see a different one of my videos, then you could click right inside here. If you have subscribed or not, subscribe right here. Bye.